What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in from the America server. And since I was doing Crow's Substory, I figured I might as well show you how to deal with the final boss, which is Chase, in Hell mode. Now basically, he's Chase, he does what Chase does, he does a lot of damage, he becomes CC immune, and he can knock back your front line, dispelling all the buffs and then just rape your back line, so basically that's all you need to deal with. The twist to it is that he has insane amounts of self-healing, and it's just impossible to kill him without actually one-shotting him. I have tried stacking a Mora, a Seria, an Archer, and Crow because he's needed, and they just couldn't counter his self-healing. So unless you have a way, and I also put on a Solar Stone, and so unless you have some way to completely shut it down forever, it's just impossible to wear him down. Thankfully, he doesn't have too much HP. Yeah, it's a lot, but not that much. He does hit super hard, his speed up is a bit lower, and he's a hero type. So basically what you need to deal with is the knockback, and then just make sure that your Crow can one-shot him. The easiest way I found to deal with the knockback is just to have two tanks, because one will get knocked back, the other will take over. Depending on how good your Crow is and how good your supports are, you could use a Priscilla or a Gau. Lumen works because he buffs physical damage, and so does Philip. So I'm using Mediana because she does buffing and she has a decent healing, so the tanks will stay long enough alive. And then of course we have Crow. So let's just start the battle and see how this looks like. So basically, all we do is we wait for... Yeah, he goes immediately into the rampage mode. That's not so nice of him, because that does hurt a lot. And you see he knocked away Loman, but since we had Philip there, it was alright. So now we just wait, biding our time. Okay, maybe we need to do some healing because we are dying. But yeah, Crow is set up, so we can start doing our DPS improving things. And now you see Crow just one-shot the Chase, and from here on we just need to wait for him to die. So basically, this is the gist of the fight. What you really need to do is just that you stack up as much buffing as you can, and that you do not let Chase go to your backline. And that's it really. If we go out to the heroes, I will just show you the gears I have. My Crow wasn't really wearing his optimized gear, he was wearing some random stuff I had on him from earlier, so let's just get back to the heroes we had. So let's see, my Crow is fairly beefy. I mean, he's advanced 1 at 16, but his gear options aren't super duper OP. He's using the crystal music box because it increases damage to heroes. But yeah, he could have a lot more attack than this. It's alright because we do not have Lovril in this case, and the penetration always helps. So yeah, this is the Crow's gear. We have Mediana with my crown. She has enough attack to not overtake my Crow, but otherwise her gear doesn't really matter. You focus on attack with Mediana. It's just you need to make sure that she doesn't have more than your main DPS. And then we have Philip with a so-so set. I mean, it's 40k. This is like my generalist tank set, which has a bit of both blocks and defenses. So, and we have like this one here, the pumping stuck evil spirit at the 0 star. It's not really a great buffing item, but whatever. And then we have Loman with my fee defense set. So this is the one that he usually wears when tanking P stuff. And yeah, and he has a 4-star whip here. So altogether, that's really it to it. If you are struggling, then you might need to consider bringing more buffs versus more tanks. Priscilla might be a really good idea. You can also try with a single tank and either one that can self-cleanse, or you have another cleanser like Juno in the team. What really matters is that Chase doesn't get to your backline, because then you will just die. He will just roll over all your squishy backliners, and having some healing also helps because he will start dealing a lot of damage to your front line, so you have to be able to keep them alive. As you can see, if you have decent gear, then Mediana is more than capable of doing it just with her S1. I didn't need to S2 at all. It's just that you need to watch the health of your tanks. So basically that's it. This one is a fairly simple fight. It's designed for Crow. I do not think you can do it without him. If you have any other variations, I would love to hear. Not that there is any benefit to doing the fight. Again, I'm just curious if you have found any way to work around his healing. I couldn't. I haven't really tried if there is anything that completely shuts down healing, but just reducing it didn't work at all. My Seria couldn't even put a dent in to chase his health. So yeah, that's it for it now, guys. I hope it helps you killing it. And as always, all the best to you. Cloudie out. See you in the next one. Bye bye.